Hey guys, it's me, Mr. G's, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Earthbound. I'm finally over this cold. Yes, as you can probably tell, I get rid of colds, like, pretty quickly. I also want to mention that this is my third attempt recording this. I mean, the first time went well, just perfectly for like 10 minutes until I ran into a photo spot and had to start all over again. Then the second time, the commentary was just very bad, so I scrapped that, and now this is attempt number 3. Anyways, last time we got our head and fought Captain Strong at the Onet police force, so we can finally move the roadblocks and finally gain access to Twasum. Now there's new enemies down here. You can actually fight the black Antoids. First, let's go into this house. Find this sturdy kid right here. I live rent-free on the mouse's home. The mice are known as exit mice. They are very kind, and boy, they are fast. I really love these guys. Trust me, on the dark road. Ooh, do I get to come along too? They're funny. Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can actually lead you to an exit if you're lost in a maze. Yeah, it's basically just like the escape rope in Pokemon. When you're in a dungeon, use the exit mouse and you'll exit the dungeon. Of course, I'm not going to take them along because, well, there's not going to be a whole lot of long dungeons coming up, so I can easily backtrack. And by the way, the dungeons that are pretty long to backtrack, they basically provide you with a dungeon mouse anyway, so I don't even care. I'm not going to sacrifice one of my hamburgers, and yes, I stocked up all the way with hamburgers. Anyway, I'll fight these ants. Now, what the Black Antoid did in this battle, which I weren't able to show off, is that they can call for help, just like the skateboard punks. So that can be a bit annoying, but thankfully they go out in one hit, and I already need to use a hamburger. That's kind of embarrassing. Now, there's a new enemy here that I had a lot of trouble trying to spawn, yet it spawned almost immediately. When you pass that present right there, it contains a hamburger. I might as well just pick it up to make up for the one that I just used. And, here's the enemy that I'm searching for. This is a rambling evil mushroom. What they can do is that, what this enemy can do specifically is that it can scatter its spores and give you the mushroomized condition, which acts just like confusion, but in Pokemon, but the thing is, well, it carries its effects into the overworld in a very unique way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fight this and hope that I get mushroomized. Of course, I get mushroomized in the very first turn. Yeah, the last time I ended the recording, it was actually because I accidentally killed myself with a mushroomized condition, so that was really embarrassing. Don't you dare kill yourself, Ness. Actually, gonna use a hamburger. Hamburger! Yeah, I'm gonna use a Pink Panther joke. That's probably gonna get very old. Look at it, I got a smash and I didn't hit myself. Very nice. Now trying to sneak by this mushroom, no. Okay, that wasn't too bad, even though that I had the mushroomized condition on. Now when you move, it's gonna change a little bit. Let me just try to move around. Basically, eventually it's gonna change your movements after a while, like, let me go ahead and see, after a while it's gonna switch my controls. Let's just wait a few seconds. Actually, no, it's not gonna do that. Anyways, how am I supposed to... Oh, it happens now. How was I gonna show it off if you can't see my keyboard? Or controller? It's not a keyboard, it's a controller. Yes, I'm actually playing this on an SNES. Anyways, now my left is making me downward and my down is making me go left. So I'm gonna have to use right and down. Yep. Yeah, this is very confusing. But let's just go up, hold down the up button, and really there's enemies spawning here in Twassen. I never saw you in the previous ones. Now there's a woman right here, let's go ahead and talk to her.
Welcome, would you like me to tell you about Twassen?
Sure.
Twassen has a modern clean hotel. There's a hospital and a wonderful chaos theater. There's also the Polestar preschool and a nice bus station. If you're curious, you might want to go to Brooklyn Park.
That doesn't sound like a good place, and there's Berglund there. Tit.
It's exciting. East the town, you'll find the peaceful Rest Valley. On the other side of the valley is Happy Village.
No, not the Blue Blue. Not the Blue Blue. People watching my videos aren't gonna get that reference. If the few of you who do get the reference, I feel so sorry for you, and for those who don't know, really don't want to talk about it because it was so stupid. I'll probably talk more about Blue Blue when we actually get to Happy Village.
There's also a PC parlor that's opened, unlike the one in Onat. Do you want to know anything else? Well, I don't know anything else.
Okay. Now, down there is a cycle shop. That's where the photo location is. Oh, I'm gonna avoid that completely, and my control switched again. Now I gotta go right in order to go up. Okay. There should be a hospital right around here in this area. Actually, why don't I just open up the map and... Yep, I'm heading in the right direction. Good. No. Yes. Here's the hospital. Yeah. At least I'm not Nintendo who basically has to revise his friends, man. That is basically one of my few videos I like, and my controller switched back to normal. Yay! Now what you want to do is talk to this blue-haired healer, and he says, though you may not believe it, I'm a healer. You have some illness that cannot be treated at the hospital. It's my job to key you. Normally you would have to pay him to key you, but in this situation... Hey now I know this, can you sell me the mushroom going on top of your head? Come on, let's make a deal. Sure, in this situation, he's going to pay you like $50. So Mushroom Eyes is basically a good money machine in this game. Yay! Also, the mushroom is actually reference to a real life mushroom that grows, like, I think in the Amazon. Basically, the spores grow right into the ant's brain, just taking over his body and controlling it so it would be carried over to a proper place to grow before consuming the ant. Pretty disturbing, but yeah. The cycle shop is very useless, by the way. Gives you the bicycle, but once you get your first party member, you cannot use it at all. You can't even use it if you're carrying a teddy bear. What is a teddy bear? You'll get into that actually very easy because here's the department store. Now, there's actually quite a few things you can go ahead and buy here. One such thing is, well, when you go to the second floor, here's your typical burger shop. Luckily, I already have a bunch of hamburgers, so I don't need to pay. And on the third and top floor, this is basically your novelty goods. Here you can buy a teddy bear. Basically, a teddy bear, it acts like another party member, except it does absolutely nothing except serve as a punching bag for enemies. Unfortunately, it cuts quite a bit. You just get... Hey! You may be telling the truth, but that's still not nice. No, he has a T-ball bag, which we already have, so that's not great. The fry pan we cannot use at all. That's for our next party member. We got the slingshot. Now, it may be flashing, but it's not worth getting, because the slingshot has very bad accuracy. We already have the cheap bracelet and the Mr. Baseball cap, and the ribbon is for another party member. At least you don't call me a loser, because, well, he probably is a loser himself, because he's a cashier. No, I'm just kidding, not all cashiers are losers. So there's really nothing I really want to buy here until I get my new party member. Avoid the cycle shop. Actually, if you want to go to the cycle shop and avoid the photo location, just go right behind the fence and you should be just fine. Ooh, new enemy. This? Do you recognize it? I hope so. Because it's the hippie from Mother 1. Actually, it's the new age retro hippie. Pretty cool. Now, this enemy is actually kind of funny, as in it will use rulers and protractors and toothbrushes. The rulers and protractors do absolutely nothing, and the toothbrush actually paralyzes Ness because Ness becomes frightened due to the white teeth. Yeah, I don't get it either. However, if he attacks, he's actually quite a formidable foe, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Life Up Alpha. And he lost his temper. I am so sorry. I would laugh at that ruler, but... Actually, hold on, guys, just 1 second. Okay, I am so sorry about that. I probably wouldn't be coughing in this video, but taking into consideration that I've been talking for 30 minutes now, including the cutout videos, talking that long is pretty much a no-no when you just got it over a cold. And we're at level 12! Oh baby! And we learned Shield Alpha basically helps defend against physical moves. The Chaos Theater can't do anything there just yet. Hold on again. That last cough, I gotta tell you, if it gets too bad, I'm gonna cut out the audio of that rendo hippie. Here's the burgling part. We're not gonna do anything there just yet. Actually, we're not gonna do anything there in this video. Okay, here's the Bullstar Preschool. Now down here you've got the Orange Kid and the Apple Kid. These girls right here are gonna talk all about them.
That stupid slug, the Apple Kid, always asks me for something to eat. He's the inventor. He should invent some food for himself. I'm nuts about this one kid. Inventor? No, not the airhead Trudy Apple Kid. I'm talking about the incredibly hot Orange Kid.
You shouldn't be judging people by their looks alone. I mean, Apple Kid might be very smart. Now, down here is basically just a long path all the way down to a... Well, you're gonna end up in a tunnel if you go all the way down there, and And the tunnel is full of ghosts, so you cannot go to the next town. We're gonna have to do something about that. This bus station will carry you there, and it's just gonna get turned around, so... Of course. Okay, that was just the runaway dog, and you also saw a cop there. Let's try to run away from the club! Oh man. I'm gonna have to edit this video very, very soon. I guess we'll show off exactly what goes on throughout Trosson and like the next part. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and find that hotel. Before the bicycle shop. Here's a hotel. Gonna go ahead, save up, and I guess next time we're gonna actually explore a little bit more of Trosson. I'll see you guys then, and thank God I don't want to talk anymore. Oh, I hate coughs.